How's it going, Detroit Red Wings Nation? With the NHL 2019 draft up and coming, I thought we should take a look, or at least what I think the Red Wings should do once the draft day hits. I would like to say that this plan is based off the rumor that the Edmonton Oilers are trying to acquire Anthony Mantha for secondary scoring, or just to add a winger for Connor McDavid to play with. So if that's not true, or trade talks go really south, then this plan does not work as very well. I think to open everything up, they need to aim to draft Bowen Byram. They need to scout the player and meet with Broberg and Cam York along with him. Have those players ready as backups. Bowen Byram is expected to be one of the top defensemen in especially this draft and of recent drafts. So I'm hoping they can get Bowen Byram and have steps going to the right direction of getting the defensive core in Detroit better. Next, I would wait for the top 3 picks to be selected and make sure Bowen Byram has not been drafted yet. And then I would attempt to trade for the 4th overall pick, which is owned by the Colorado Avalanche. I also made a video about this, trading for the 4th overall pick and what it should cost us. If you want, you can go take a look at that video and see what I think it would cost us and if it's worth it or not. If they cannot get the pick, then they should wait and stay pat until 6th, until they see if Bowen Byram has been selected or not. If Bowen Byram does not go until their pick, then obviously they should just go and select Bowen Byram. If not, I think they should pull the trigger with Edmonton and trade Mantha and their pick away for Bouchard and theirs. Maybe a 3rd or 2nd, really, depending on who's left to pick from. Edmonton is looking to add some offense for Connor McDavid to play with, and they are very desperate right now, not to mention they have general manager Ken Holland, who is notorious for bad trades. So, hopefully we can pull some magic strings on that one. Next, if we do get the trade, we should look to draft either Philip Broberg or Cam York, whoever they think is better. If they cannot trade for the 8th overall pick, my guess is Turcotte's most likely going to the Blackhawks, so I think no matter what, Byram's slipping down to 4. Colorado Avalanche may select Bowen Byram. If not, LA Kings are highly likely to select Bowen Byram. My real guess is probably going to be Zegras. He seems to be one of the top forwards heading into the draft outside of Hughes, Kakko, and of course Turcotte. LA, they're probably going to go with Byram unless they see some crazy potential forwards going forward. They're going to need a defenseman. They traded away Muzzin last year to Toronto, so I believe they're going to be looking for another high-end defensive prospect for Drew Doughty to play with. So that would leave us with everything outside of all the forwards outside of Zegras, Kakko, Hughes, and Turcotte. And defensively, everybody outside of Bowen Byram, which there's not much potential in high-end picks other than Bowen Byram heading into this draft. My guess is that they will probably select a forward and maybe elect to trade him or trade away one of our older forwards, maybe for a couple of 2nd-round picks or a 1st, someone who wants to trade for an NHL-ready player rather than an NHL prospect. What do you think of my draft day plan? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, lights out in the red light district.